Hello everyone. I'm going to do a cold start on my Stihl after I let my dogs out. Let's see, there's not in there. I guess they're in the cage. Sorry the lighting's bad. I don't turn any lights on in the house. I'm just here. I think my parents are still at work, so let's go outside. Come on. Outside. Go. Outside. Go. Push the door open. Go. 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 Stupid. I think he can't hear. I think he's really old. He's like 13 in our years. In his years, he's like, 80. Wait a minute. He's 12. So he's 86. Stop. Deck. Oh, Christ. Neighbor's dog's outside. But, I'm gonna shut this a little bit. Hate garage doors. Well, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the neighbor's dog is outside. And I think my dog is deaf. He's really old. So it's like when I tell him to go outside, he doesn't get the point. All of the doors are wide open. And we've been letting him out for years, so, Here it is. I took a video of this yesterday, but my parents pulled up and I kind of just stopped talking, so it's kind of like awkward. So I'm not going to post that one. I'll just do a cold start. So it has started up yesterday, but it did start yesterday on one pull and it has been sitting. So I'm going to have to go shoot that dog with an airsoft gun. Here it is. If you didn't get a good enough look at it in the last video, I'm going to do a little bit more of a breakdown. And this one, I'm just going to tell you, it is a Stihl FS130r brush cutter trimmer. And it has a steel shaft for brush cutting, so it doesn't have a cable shaft like the average home trimmer or some commercial trimmers. Is this dog really going to run in my yard and bark at me? Get out of here. Where's my airsoft gun? You want to see me shoot my neighbor's dog? I'll get a video. I'll shoot my neighbor's dog and that dog will shut up. I'm on weed, it'll scare him away anyways. But, I'm going to put it in stop so I can set the idle speed when I turn it on. But, has a strap here for when you're cutting a weed in long time spans, I guess you could say. You got the handle for when you have a brush blade on here. I am trying to get a brush blade, but the whole deal about that is you have to replace that head, the deflector thing. You have to put another one on there, and that's like $20, and the blade's like $30, so I'm expecting $50 just so I can brush cut. But the primer bulb's right there, and my decompression valve's right down in there. If you can see it, there it is. Oh, you're not gonna bark at me? God, I swear I hate that dog. Sorry about that, but my gas cap, it's not a twist off. It's just to do that, and then you pull it off. It's there's no twist to it. It's just like a turning cap. But it's a pretty nice trimmer. Very, very nice. It weighs about 12 pounds, I think, because it's a 36cc engine, and But I am going to put it in start for you now. Let's see. I'll just set my camera right over here. I am sitting down. I am that about there. Let's scoot this up a little bit so you can see the weed. I think I primed it a couple times. That should be enough. One pull. One pull. There it is running. Moves around a little bit too. I knew it was gonna die. I left it choke too long. Gotta get her warmed up. I'll explain the engine after I turn it off. But for now. now I'm just going to sit in my lap so it'll stop rattling around so much. You can see little thing inside turning. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, that's that part of it. And I was going to say, oh yeah, I was going to explain the Stihl 4MIX engine out to you. It is a 4-cycle engine. It does have valves on the top, obviously. You know, some pistons go this way, some pistons go this way, some go, you know, whatever. But it has valves on top, spark plug, okay. As you can see, the spark plug isn't on the very top of the engine. It is on the side of the diagonal, so it goes down, and then the valves. And it is a 2-cycle also. I have to mix the fuel for this thing. It's a 50-to-1 mix, but it is a 4-cycle, so it has valves and it's a mixed fuel. It's a 2-4-cycle. They call it a 4MIX. It's a 4-cycle hybrid. I saw somebody call it, but I like 4MIX better because it explains the name out. Explains the name out easier and quicker. But I'm gonna try to diagram this engine out to you. Okay, the piston's here, and then the valves are up top. Spark plug. The carburetor shoots in the gas on the intake, which is right here, and then there's a chamber that goes around into the bottom. So like a two-cycle, you know, you have your intake and your exhaust is down here, I think. No, wait a minute, your exhaust is up here and your intake's down here on the 2-cycle, because the piston covers up the exhaust and then lets in the stuff, and then lets down and lets in the stuff, and then it, you know, the whole process. 2-cycles cover up their intake and exhaust valves. That with the piston, it covers it up instead of the valves opening and shutting. The piston stops it. This engine here, the piston stops it, but it also has valves. I'm not sure how they got this to work, but I know there's, you know, the chamber goes around and down to the intake valve over here. There's a fuel chamber, okay, so it comes in from the carburetor, goes around, down, over into the intake valve over here. And then the exhaust valve, obviously, when the piston comes up, shoves the stuff out and goes out this way. It's real complicated to explain. You just, if you look up on YouTube, Stihl 4MIX diagram, they will show you it. And it's a real, like, 10-second video, but you can stop it and look at it. And I did that, and then I looked up a 2-cycle engine. I did my study work before I came and explained it out to you. So if you do want to see it, just look up how they work: 4-cycle, 2-cycle, 4MIX. So yeah, they're pretty complicated little machines. I can't lie. But I'm gonna find some stuff to cut with this thing, and I probably will get a video of it. I really want to cut something with this thing. I just got to cut that brush in the backyard. I really haven't got to do anything with it yet. I'll do one more startup for you. Make sure it's gonna start. There it is. Has the decompression valve for this to pull string in the back, so I barely have to put any arm into it when I'm pulling. Unlike most trimmers that don't have the decompression valve. You know, that one's older there. The Stihl's not too bad. This one here is just a pain to start. But I hope you enjoyed. That was just a little bit of a more in-depth breakdown on how the engine works in this thing, and I hope you enjoyed. And Chris, I want to see your chainsaw. I want to see your little pulling chainsaw. I don't know why, I just do. I like chainsaws. Very classic murder weapon, and I'd like to see it. Well, that's a 9-minute video. I'm going to try to get some more stuff. I'm going to try to get something to cut with that thing. I hope you enjoyed. Turn the lights off in here. Put that up there, and I will see you guys later.